Hey KRiBsters, and welcome to a very special episode of KRiB Culture with yours truly, Abby Scott. Now, if you haven't noticed where I am and haven't noticed my cool festival gear, then I might as well just tell you. I'm here at the Cheltenham Literature Festival, the home of all things books and super fun things to do. If you've missed it this year, don't worry, we've got some cool highlights for you and hopefully you'll join us in person next year. Not giving anything away, but you might see a little interview with Miss Jacqueline Wilson. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. And some other mega cool bees too. Remember, for the full fun interviews, go to our Author Hot Seat section on the KRiB. What have you enjoyed most about being at the festival?
Books.
What have you enjoyed most about the festival?
Well, I really like looking at the wide variety of books that they have here because, well, there's just loads of them really.
Yeah, there is. What 3 top tips would you give to any aspiring poets out there?
Aspiring poets, I would keep a notebook. Scribble down any little thoughts that you ever have. Read lots of poems. And then I would also say, whenever you write a poem, share it with someone. Hello, Abby. We'll have a self-portrait. There you go, that's me.
Brilliant. Why would you inspire kids to come next year?
Because it's just a nice thing to do and it's not just for kids, it's for family as well. You could walk around and buy books. It's just a nice place to go.
Is there a story that you still want to write that you haven't written yet?
Yeah, I've got lots of stories. I've had stories in my mind ever since I was a kid, and I've still got lots. So I'm going, when Geek Girl's over, I'm gonna start writing some different ones. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what they are though. You might steal them. Dear Abby, you're a superstar. Thanks for a brilliant interview.
Thank you.
There you go.
Right, why would you encourage kids to come next year?
Because I think it's a really nice experience for everyone, and if you read books then it kind of is something that it kind of extends your imagination.
Why would you encourage kids to come next year?
There's all different books and even if you haven't come before, they're really good.
Are you looking forward to meeting any authors in particular?
I haven't exactly met Jeremy Strong, but I have listened to his show twice.
Wow. So what sort of facts did you learn about Jeremy Strong on the talks?
When he was little, he always wanted to be an author.
How much did you have to research myths and legends, and do you have any cool facts that you discovered?
I love reading. So when I was growing up, I used to love all the Greek myths. I think everybody does. And I used to watch, there was a really brilliant film called Jason and the Argonauts, and I used to love all those creatures. So when I was older, I started looking at those again for the stories, but I love looking at monsters and myths from all around the world. There we go, that's for you.
What have you enjoyed most about being at the festival today?
Listening to Jacqueline Wilson and getting a Jacqueline Wilson book and getting the Jacqueline Wilson book signed by Jacqueline Wilson.
Okay guys, breathe. So here I am with the total legend that is Dame Jacqueline Wilson. Jacqueline, super thanks for coming on the KRiB.
Oh, I'm delighted to be talking to you, Abby.
For all of our aspiring writers out there, how did you get started as an author and what 3 tips can you share?
I got a lucky break. I saw an advert for writers and I wrote up, and then I actually got lucky enough to have my first story published in a magazine when I was 17 and kept on working for them. I was desperate to get a book published and wrote about 3 that I knew weren't any good before by the 4th one actually I sent it up to a publisher, and this time they said yes, they liked it, which was wonderful. So my top 3 writing tips would be read lots, not to copy other people's ideas but just to find out how they write. Maybe keep a diary so that you get into a regular daily writing habit, and also write what you want. Try and write something that really expresses yourself.
Thank you, you've been such an amazing guest. Feel free to practice your autograph.
Okay, so 2 then. that, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Well, I've had the best time. I can't believe I've met Her Highness Jacqueline Wilson, rode an actual Geek Girl bus with hers truly Holly Smale, had the privilege of being entertained by genius Michael Rosen, and went on an adventure with Mr. Shane Higgerty. Don't forget, we'll be at Cheltenham next year too. So if you fancy getting on the crib, come and see us. Till then, those of you who came, feel free to send us a fun vlog telling us which book Cheltenham inspired you to read and why. Don't forget, the more interesting your vlog, follow the instructions, the more likely your video will get published. I'm Abby Scott and you've been watching Crib Culture. Bye!